Hello, welcome to this new year, new opportunities, same old news. I'm sorry to bring this up. I'm tired of politics. I'm a little bit tired of the election. And maybe you're feeling the same way, but there's an issue that I think it's important that we discuss. It's important that we address this issue. With what happened just 2 days ago now, the events this week and the past month, 2 months, past year, 4 years, I think I've been seeing this issue more and more and more also from Christians. So we need to discuss this. The issue is what? The end justifies the means. What does that mean? The end justifies the means. Your goal, whatever your goal is, that goal is so important, I can do anything to get that. So there are no rules to restrict me. Normally we have to follow the rules, we have to do what's right, but that goal is so important, I can do anything to get it. That's what that means. The end justifies the means. For example, suppose my background's a little bit not very good, so I'm having a hard time getting a job. I really want a job. I need a job. That's my goal. But my past is making it difficult. So what do? I lie about my past. I want a job so much that I will do anything to get one. I will lie to get a job. Or I want money so bad, I will start to steal. I should work, I should get money right, honest ways, but I want so much, I will start to steal to get money. Or I want my church to do things my way. That's my goal. I want my way in church. So I fight, argue, gossip, backstab to get my way. My goal, my success. Really? That's all right? No, you know that. We know that. We have an example in politics too. Some Republicans accuse Democrats they want so much to beat Trump, they will do anything to beat him. They will lie and cheat in the election to beat him. Some Democrats accuse Republicans they want so much for Trump to win, they will lie about them cheating. They will make up stories about them cheating so they can change the election results. You see, they're both, really, they're doing anything they can to try to beat the other side. Now, what's wrong here? I see Christians getting so upset about the election. Christians are joining those arguments, joining the Democrats or joining Republicans, argue and saying we should do anything to win. Don't care about the rules, don't care what's right or wrong. They are wrong, we need to do anything to beat them. That is not right. See, the end justifies the means two things. My goal, what I want, is most important. And two, I will do anything I can. I will do anything to get what I want. There are no limits, there are no rules. If I do things wrong, if I break the rules, that's all right, because they're also breaking the rules. So I can do anything I want to beat them. That's what's happening right now in politics. That's why we saw on Wednesday people doing anything they want because they thought, I have the right. And Christians, some Christians are thinking and acting that way. I want to look at two Bible passages today. First one is James chapter 4. Now, chapter 4, verses 1 through 10 is all very good. I'm just going to read verses 1 through 3. What causes quarrels? What causes fights among you? Isn't it this, that your passions are at war within you? You desire, but you don't have, and so you murder. You covet, and you cannot obtain, so you fight and you quarrel. You don't have. Why? Because you don't ask. You ask and you don't receive. Why? You ask wrongly. Because you want to ask and get for your desires. That's enough to make the point, I think. You can read the rest, verses 4 through 10. But this shows the problems start with desire. We want, and we want wrong things, and we want too much. That's the world's way. And the world, they want, and get how? Authority, power, control, desire. The result? Fighting and fighting and fighting for power. You see that on the news every night. You see stories about how both sides are fighting because they want power. The second reading is from Matthew chapter 20, verses 25 to 28. Just before this, Jesus' disciples, James and John, they wanted positions of authority with Jesus. When Jesus reigned, James and John wanted to have important seats of honor with Jesus, to rule with him. And they asked for that. Jesus called the disciples to come and said, you know that the non-Jewish rulers, they lord it over them. And their important people exercise authority over them. Not that way for you. Among you, whoever wants to become great must become your servant. And whoever wants to become first must become your slave. Just as the Son of Man, Jesus, did not come for people to serve him, but he came to serve and to give up his life to save many people. You see, we work how? My goal, my wants, and then I can do anything I want to get what I want. I will do anything to get my goal. Is that how Jesus works? No, not at all. Jesus has his goal to get for himself. No, his goal was to serve. His goal was to help you, to save you. His goal was not selfish about him. His goal was love, to help, to serve, to save you. And got that how? He accomplished his goal. How? Not taking, not breaking the rules, not doing anything to dominate, but he came in love to serve and to give up his life for you, to forgive you for your sin and your selfishness. He forgives you. And so now, as his people, we don't live the same as the world. We don't take their goals. We don't use their ways for success and dominance and control. We follow his way of love and service. We have his goal to love, his goal to serve, his goal to forgive. You know, as U.S. citizens, we do have the right to work to change our government. We do have the right to work for helping to improve our government and our society. And we can and we should use that right, yes, but not the same as the world. We don't work to get power and control. We work to love. We speak his truth. And that may be the best thing that we can do. We don't seek power, but we seek the truth. And we speak the truth. The world needs to know and hear his truth. That is how we can influence them and change the world and change government. Speak his truth to people. Serve in love. Have his goals. And then serve the same as he served us in love and humility. God bless you. I will see you next week.